Roger D, sports fans and all that shite. Yeah, well, so this is just a little recording really, just to say, although I've been off for a fair while with sort of a pretty bad flu and then loads of coughing and that, just so you're not shitting yourselves, tutors, if that's who's watching this, that I've just totally just sat here scratching my ass for 3 weeks and I've done fuck all, and I'll come into you like that. What have I got to do? What's all this gallery project shit about? Nah, forget that shit. Check this out. This is a little, whoops, I'm zooming there. Just a little look, basically, to show you that I have been doing quite a lot of stuff, in fact, with regard to the gallery work. So let's have a look down here. And this is, I'll just whip it out. This is basically, how can I put it into simple terms, this is my live project portfolio. It's a collection of my ideas, notes and images for the live art project, which I've no idea about apart from a dictaphone recording. But it's alright, because I am on the ball, because I'm like that. I can get the gist. So my ideas range from work best suited to an indoor space, like a gallery, to work which is on a massive scale, like a big massive laser outside, so you people can't have that in a gallery, can they? So the diagrams and stuff which I've got are intended to give an idea of the range of work that I can produce, and also give other ideas for, like, you know, other work. If they don't like one of them, or they say they can't do it for another reason, I can come up with all sorts of different ideas for people who want artwork, like people for commissioning artwork there. All my work will be documented, as you know, mainly with video and photography. Some work entirely relies on photography though, like say, if I go outside to the pyramid building and shine a big Chongqing laser up into the sky, which I'm going to do, basically I'm going to do that anyway, whether they want me to do that or not, but you know, basically I need to take pictures of that, because I can tell people all day long about how great it looks and that, but at the end of the day you need pictures, don't you? So that's sort of like the opening spiel to my live project, and the rest of this is sort of diagrams with an explanation of what it is, basically. So for instance, here we've got a diagram of my laser board, right? So this is based along the lines of the fact that, see that paint there, see in that tub, this is a blue laser. It makes it glow up, it makes it glow in the dark. I don't know if you can see that. I'll turn the light down a bit. So that's the whole basis of my idea, that particularly cool material, glow in the dark paint. Don't know if many artists use it, but I certainly intend to use it. So this is my idea. Get a big board of it. This is one of 9 ideas. I thought I have so many ideas, it's pointless showing them loads, but I want to show them a range. And obviously it's a gallery where, like, people can draw on it. There's several of the laser pointers sort of strapped to the ground there, so they can't tax them or point them. You'd have to have a watcher maybe saying, "Oh, stop! Don't point in the wrong place," sort of thing. That's a camera in a box to record what they do with it, basically. So that's the diagram, and the card to go with it, or whatever. Just the explanation for it is, this is sort of, you know, to suggest to somebody in a gallery or whatever, you know, this is what I'm going to do for you. The laser board, I'll read it out for you. The laser board, this is an idea. I'm just going to skim it though. Based on a demo from the Museum of Science and Industry that I remember as a kid in the 80s. It was a big wall with glowing stuff on it and a few like torches to draw on it. And I used to always think when I was younger I'd love to take a torch in there. When I got a blue laser, I realised that it causes glowing stuff to shine, and I like the way it's sort of like, well, you know, it's like time speeded up. It passes fast. The marks fade quickly, just about enough to write a message or a drawing, but only just. And the only concern is it might need a watcher making sure they don't get shone in the wrong place or taxed, even though they're only £5 and they're tied on with chain or whatever. Everybody I've come across wants to go with this thing. It's like saying, here's a new form of chalk and board sort of thing. Have a go with it, see how you feel. Everyone loves to go with it. It's so simple, it's proper effective. It's one of my favourite ideas. That's the gist of that card. So that's really, and the bigger images in the folder are just these pictures, but you know, the originals that are scanned in. So really, I'm gonna have to. I'm wondering if I should add a bit of research, like what other artists have been doing. Although I don't really tend to give a shit, to be honest. But it is for university, isn't it? So, really, I think I'm quite a lot on the track with this lot here. Like I say, I've been off with Every Duty Flu for a bit, but so the next steps now are to get all of them. I could do with a card that's like an index card or something, but more or less it's laser board. These are the ideas: laser board, digital feedback, like with tellies, a drawing machine like an Etch-a-Sketch, scrollies, which are like clock radio display type things, taking a big laser to the pyramid building. I'm doing that anyway. I don't care. I'm doing that. It's got to be done, mate. I've got a big laser. There's a big pyramid. Like flying LEDs. That's like basically LEDs suspended up high. Laser pattern, which is like causing the laser to draw patterns on the floor. It's pretty good. I quite like that. The ones with a little tick there are my favourites. 1210s, as in Technics, drawing machine, so it draws geometric patterns, and a pattern drawing machine, which we've basically just robbed off YouTube, but it's good anyway, and anyone can make one of them. But it's an interesting hands-on machine. That was one of the main things that I wanted. Oh yeah, I've got some more drawings, more photographs at the back of there, aren't I? I've got I kind of wanted it to be interactive over sort of arty-farty and particularly amazing, if you sort of see what I mean with that. Because I wanted people to be able to touch it. It pisses me off in galleries when people are asked not to touch the fucking stuff. It's just like, well, sod you then. If we can't touch it, I won't look at it, sort of thing. But so these are my original drawings out of my sketchbook though. But I want them to know how I get my ideas out. How I fucking, excuse me, tutors and everyone come to my ideas like. So these are the rough ideas. It's a collection of notes from my ideas book. This is how I would save any and all ideas that I have for artworks and other things related. The scans of the drawings show how I planned the way an art machine, for say, might work, or a gallery space might be used, or basically before any actual physical activity is taking place. Obviously it's kind of virtual reality using pen and pencil that I've mastered over years, basically, to plan things before you do them. I've been drawing various kinds of diagrams since I was young, and it helps me articulate an idea to anyone with ease and accuracy. So really, this is why I'm relatively confident I'm nailing some of the points, but I don't know where the gallery space is. In all reality, in actuality, it doesn't matter, because I've given options that would suit outdoors as well as gallery space, and even it would suit if I wound up trying to show people or something. You'd have to show it them in an interesting way, wouldn't you? So you just choose one of the ideas, or the other millions of ideas I've got in my book, and basically just fucking then do one of them with them and just explain how you're doing it as you're going along and get involved with them in it and all that lot. But really, I don't want to be. I've not got the patience for that kind of crap, to be honest. But well, I have. But yeah, I'd rather do something a bit more stunning. But I would like it to be interactive, because it's clearly a big photograph of a laser. It's not interactive, is it? It's not like that entertaining. But when you go in a gallery and you play with something, and you proper go away from there remembering how the machine felt and everything. So that's about it for now. But I hope even me whittering on about my project might help somebody else out on it. So Roger D, sports fans, in a bit.